think about winning. Ain't nobody gonna go change me. If I quit tomorrow, that's what I want, bitch. I'm the boss, no trainee. Forever wide open, don't look at my pace. Go take a stand and get put in your
Situations getting worse.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And Clark, when you were growing up, was there one player in pro basketball you tried to emulate or model your game after?
I really didn't pattern my game after any particular player. I tried to piece and parcel from a lot of players. I love the gracefulness of Lou Alcindor, now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, when I first saw him back in the late 60s. At his size and the way he could move and his touch was impressive. And then as I became more of a forward in high school, you looked at guys like Magic Johnson, and I looked at Marcus Johnson out at UCLA. Dr. J was a versatile forward as well. George McGinnis, who ended up becoming a really good friend of mine as I got drafted by the Pacers. Those guys that were big and mobile and had ball skills and shooting skills and rebounded, those were guys that I tried to play like.
They've got Slim. Wells is out there with ball. Then it's Ingram. And it's Gasol at the 5. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Beverly, the pass to Moran. Fades back. Back to Beverly. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Korkmaz. Jordan the screen. Another shot, and it's blocked by Morgan. Ingram kicks to Wells. Now the pass to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. The shot's good for Morgan. Slim's got his third basket of the night right there.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And here's Gasol outside. It's hauled in by Beverly.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Ring shot on the way. They get the rebound.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For the Clippers, Williams comes in for Korkmaz, and Teodosic subbed in for Austin Rivers. The free throw drops for Wells.
Well, I love the heart that Wells brings to this team. He's a ferocious competitor, plays with a lot of emotion and confidence, and it's really clear he wants to win every game.
There's a screen. Beverly. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And the defender was very apathetic there. Fortunately for them, he missed that mid-range jumper.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Over Williams, and Ingram the bucket on the assist by Ball. And the Lakers lead by 9.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, that extension he gets on it, makes it very hard to block.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Morgan. Kicks the ball. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they were too physical and a little bit out of position. They were rough out there, but ultimately the physicality led to fouls, and that hurt them.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Teodosic, the pass to Jordan. There's a good screen. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. And now Wells pushing it up. No one back.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. And Wells has a little flamboyance now. Loves showing off, a vicious dunker who shows no mercy on his rack attacks.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. And the Clippers call time here. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nance has checked in. Over in the corner, Beverly. Jordan with the screen on Gasol. Gasol with the steal. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Ball of a pick from Morgan. Ball, the pass to Morgan. Shot clock at 6. Wells in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Wells has got 8 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Pass to Morgan. That shot is off. Nice D from Williams. And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
Beverly, the pass to Teodosic. There's the pick. Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
The dish to Wells. In the corner, Nance with it. Fires from the wing. Pass to Morgan. And there's the feed to Wells. Beverly against Gasol. He took good advantage of that screen. Gasol's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
And, you know, Gasol is really superb at scoring over the defense inside. Now, it's not just his height and length, but I think it's his girth, too. He knows how to use every part of his body in close.
Williams a screen. Here's Teodosic, defended by Gasol. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between three-point shots and two-point shots for Los Angeles.
And the distribution there showing a lot of three-point attempts. And not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see if they can continue at this rate.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And Los Angeles guys shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Teodosic. Back to Williams. Fires the three. And it's Williams again missing.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Here's Teodosic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Beverly. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Ball. No good off the front iron.
And, you know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And the Clippers call time here. Clark, as an analyst, do you feel you view the game drastically different from when you were in your playing days in college and the NBA?
Yeah, you know what, Kevin, I really do, because I've benefited from the different coaches we've had a chance to visit with over the years, and that's added to my perspective. And you tend to look at things differently when you're playing. I was always a student of the game, but clearly I think I've become a lot more analytical as an analyst, if that makes any sense.
Yes. And that one's good. Beverly.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Here is Slim, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Williams attacking. The Lakers with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out left to the wing. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. But he stays with it. Here's Williams. And too long on the shot.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Randall kicks to Howard. Here's Booker. Second chance shot, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 19 points for Jordan.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
They set the pick. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Howard kicks to Booker. From outside the arc, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jordan the screen. Beverly dishes to Jordan. Puts it up from 12, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Jordan's got 21.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Now here's Ball. Defended by Beverly. 14 feet away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The pass to Korkmaz. Baseline jumper. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Korkmaz has got 6 points.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Ball. Defended by Beverly. Now Ball. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Again, the miss by Booker. And here's Stauskas from the arc. No good. And so it's Los Angeles riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. That doesn't mean you got it. Shoot it. But if somebody's open, you give it to them. Hey, right here. Make your one step at a time.
And obviously hoping for better team basketball, Doc Rivers really laying it out to his guys.
And it's about maximizing each possession, running your offense all the way through until you find a good shot.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Setting the floor for the Clippers. They've got Stauskas. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Rivers in at the 2 spot.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Ball kicks to Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Though he lacks elite explosiveness, Randall uses his strong body to protect the ball and avoid block shots inside.
Jordan the screen. Barea with it. Now guarded by Booker. With the teardrop, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And J.J. Barea grew up a big fan of Allen Iverson. He's not the answer, Clark, but Barea certainly in that mold as a player 6 feet and under with a quickness who can break down the defense.
And he plays with an aggressiveness and an edge that's similar to what Iverson brought. Iverson was the #1 overall pick. Barea, Kevin, undrafted. Certainly he's exceeded expectations. He's got a great change of pace in his play, and he was really instrumental in Dallas's 2011 title run.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
J.J. Barea has speed to burn. I mean, he's shifty, he's quick, and because of that, he's extremely valuable as a decision maker and scorer. Great competitor.
Dishes at the ball. Here is Slim. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. Barea's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lakers leading by 17. Ball kicks to Booker. It's Ingram on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Now here's Ball. Guarded by Barea. Inside. There's the steal. 4-on-3 break. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Clippers call time here. Well, Clark, we know one thing. You are a connoisseur of scoring in the post. Which players, in your opinion, do you love to watch go to work on the block?
I tell you, DeMarcus Cousins is really good down there. He's got all of the tricks, and he's got size and great footwork, pretty decent athleticism as well. Karl Anthony Towns, very proficient. But again, I go back to my man, Zach Randolph. I mean, he's close to the ground. He's a lefty. And Zebo just gets it done in a way that I enjoy.
The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Randall. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Julius Randle. Lakers leading by 19 points. To the paint, here's Ingram, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
There's the pick. Morgan the pass to Gasol. They get it back.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 23 points.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Now here's Barea. Jordan the screen. Here's the floater. And he comes up with the deuce.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Lakers leading by 14. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so he hits both. Clippers trail by 16. Passes it to Moran. Rivers against Booker. A nice shot by Rivers.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Morgan. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Barea dishes to Jordan. Here's Stauskas. Here's Moran. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Ball with it. Shoots over Barea. Misses off the right iron.
He must hit that shot. I mean, the defense, non-factor. Very surprising he missed it.
With the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Hard not to commend the confidence of Barea. For a point guard, he's an excellent scorer, particularly inside.
And again, it will drop another make there from Morgan. Slim's got 24.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Barea. Tight defense on him. Shoots over ball. Barea, no good. Los Angeles leading by 16. And Clark, we know that players are evaluated in a historical perspective, largely by how many rings they have. Do you think that's a fair way to evaluate things?
I don't think you can solely evaluate an individual player in a team sport by the number of rings he's been able to win. Clearly, it can be part of the criteria, especially if you're talking about great players who have had similar careers. It can be a differentiator. But to me, it doesn't necessarily carry the weight that some people like to give it in evaluating players. Individual performance over time is what, to me, marks the hallmark of a player worthy of Hall of Fame consideration or being talked about being one of the greats in the game.
And it's ball in the corner. Ingram kicks to Gasol. He gets it in there.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Pass to Moran. They set the screen. Stauskas with the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Wells kicks to ball. Now the pass to Morgan. Feeds it to Wells. Clock at 4. Lets the three fly. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And there's no way to deny that Wells is an offensive powerhouse. I mean, when he hits a few, you know he's in the zone.
To the paint, here's Stauskas. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Stauskas has got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Morgan, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Clippers trail by 18. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. There's a screen. Here's Stauskas. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here is Slim.
Oh, watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
The windmill finish. That is nasty. How do you do?
Oh, finishes the play with utterly no regard for his own safety.
Boy, his teammates are just shaking their heads. I think he must have gave them a heads up on that one.
And recently, the NBA changed it so announcers for teams no longer get a vote in league awards. Not an easy decision for the league to make, Clark.
No, it wasn't an easy one, but I can understand that. There's always the potential for bias when you're associated with a particular team, but there's also some expertise that you no longer have now because of that rule. So it's a delicate balancing act, and I don't mind at least giving it a shot for the league to do it this way.
He feeds it to Ingram. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here is Slim.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Clippers trail by 21. And the Clippers call time here. It's been quite a game for Slim.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Slim.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. To the middle, here's Moran, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Pass to Korkmaz. He tries for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Over to the wing. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Passes it to Moran. Here's Korkmaz. Over in the corner, Beverly. Jordan with a screen on Gasol. Just 3 to shoot. Deep 2 from Beverly. They get it back. Jordan. And he lays it straight in. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here
for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against Los Angeles.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Slim.
Boy, that was a terrific performance on offense. He was out of his mind. I mean, scored in so many different ways tonight.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Gasol. Bryant comes in for Ingram. And it's Oladipo in for Ball. And here's Barea outside. Drops in the tray.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
Well, hopefully they can ride this momentum into the next game because this one is done. Over. Fine.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Tried to bank it in, but he misses. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And, boy, they really put in a supreme...
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blown up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in the studio. Let's go.
Let's get it, man.
Hey, this is Kenny. Not much to nitpick about your game, man. Plenty of points, plenty of rebounds. What was your mentality when you were down there battling on that block?
Well, Kenny, you know, the thing is you have to be fearless and aggressive down in the post. As long as you're able to stay mentally sharp and fight for a position, you know, the rebounds and the numbers will come as a result. And more importantly, Kenny, the wins will come along with it too.
Yeah, too big, too strong for him down in the box, man. Good job.
Thank you.